Toronto, Canada. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Now, it says we're live, so we'll probably be live here in a minute. Ready?
Yes.
Wait a second. Say,
Testing.
Yep. We should be good. Boom. Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Hey guys.
Hey! Welcome to the Juice.
Yeah, this is our this is like the last regular podcast we'll have until March probably, until our little one-offs.
Yeah. I mean, we have one here and there.
Yeah, I know we will.
Oh,
Emily's
jeez.
playing a video now and being a rude person.
Jeez, Louise.
Oh, I'm drinking some Red's Black Cherry Ale.
Like cherry ale?
Black Cherry Ale.
Ale?
Black Cherry.
Buck cherry?
I gave you one there, buddy.
I have one right here.
Yeah, I see it. What are you drinking, buddy? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let's walk around that a little bit.
Hey, Jesse! What?
What are you drinking?
Oh. I don't know, man.
You look so dejected. Oh.
I mean, I don't know. That's a loaded question, you know.
Is it?
What is in a word? Hello? Cats are the future of podcasting, you can tell.
Why?
Because, man. Just look at him.
Oh.
Bill is on the podcast. He's demanding screen time.
So, a few things happened within the last week that we can podcast about, so we are podcasting to you today, Juice Nation.
Live and direct. Nick.
What?
It appears, Nick, that only NFC East teams can beat the Patriots in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you mentioned that to me today, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, you're right. Tom Brady's been to 8 Super Bowls. He's lost 3 of them, and they've been against the Giants and the Eagles. So the NFC East is the Patriots' kryptonite, apparently.
Yeah. That's what happens. I don't know what's going on, man.
It was a pretty good Super Bowl, pretty good game.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game. In fact,
Some solid commercials, too, I thought.
yeah, I thought the commercials were probably the best part.
In case you're confused, guys, this is not a Tide ad. This is a podcast.
Ha!
There, Emily. I did it for you.
You've satisfied Emily's bloodlust.
Her Tide lust. Her David Harbour. She has a thing for David Harbour.
Oh, dad bod. Hashtag dad bod.
I think she was probably something like, he's who I wish you were like, Nick.
Yeah.
That one stung for a couple days.
Nah.
And then when she woke up the next morning and said, I love you, David, and then kissed me on the cheek, I thought it sighed, though, because my middle name's David, so I thought it was fine. But now that I think about it, it's probably not fine, huh?
Nah, she probably wasn't talking to you at all.
She did say that we're going to go on the Steve Wilco show, and I'm wondering if I should be concerned.
Oof. That's the worst show to go on.
Is it? So I should be concerned?
David Harbour's going to come out.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to be knocked up. Emily knocked him up.
Oh, damn it, Emily.
Emily knocked him up. Ha ha. And then he's too busy with his Hollywood movie stardom, so that you guys will
have to take
you guys
care
will
of
have to
David
take
Harbour and Emily's baby.
Yep, you guys will have to raise the kid.
Will he give us money?
No, why would you do that?
Because it's his baby.
Yeah. He's David Harbour. So they broke a lot of records. You won't hear about them?
He's here,
Oh,
Jesse.
no. Oh, I don't. But why are you still here? No one cares anymore.
Well, it was a game over the weekend. Shut up, Brandon.
Brandon, get over
We don't
yourself.
need to pick a man of the hour, Brandon, because it's already been picked. The Super Bowl MVP would be our man of the hour, right?
Yeah. Oh, does it have to be?
Yeah, I think it would have to be. He had a great game, man. It'd be Nick Foles.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So we're not going to let Brandon talk. Let me talk. Eat shit, Brandon. Get out of here.
Oh, no. He's taking over.
It's the Brendan McManus Man of the Hour with me, Brendan McManus. I did it.
Get the hell back there. Get away from me.
Get back where you belong.
You idiot. You idiot. I didn't realize, but Scott has, in our Madden
Scott?
League, Scott has,
Brandon McManus.
McManus. So anyway,
Yep.
I guess Nick Foles, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't give a rip.
Yeah.
Although Tom Brady broke his own record.
What record was that, Jesse?
He had 505 passing yards.
Oh, shit.
And the previous was 466. Actually, Foles broke into the top 5 for most yards in the Super Bowl, 4 yards shy of Kurt Warner.
So now I just want to know
XLI.
what Malcolm Butler did to not play, because I'm curious to see how different the game would have been had their top corner or one of their
Yeah, it's like
until
when-
that game he had played 97% of the defensive
Right.
snaps, and then he didn't play one single snap in that game.
It's like
Because
for
he was
instance, if Landon Collins got injured in a game you were playing.
Go on.
I mean, your secondary wouldn't be able to stop anybody.
Yeah, probably not. You maybe have a quarterback something like Patrick Mahomes or whatever,
Like
throw a last 5 seconds.
75 yards.
Yeah, something like that, and then you probably have a last 5 second
You were
touchdown.
giving me so much crap. Okay, in context, Nick and I played the Ultimate Madden Bowl, which we should
was
have recorded.
We should have. It was a really good game. It was very back and forth.
It was so long.
I was very drunk.
Because we were just scoring constantly.
Yeah, there was no defense. The first half took so fucking long.
It ended up being 58-55.
That was quick.
It never fails. But yeah, Nick scored with I scored with a minute something left, and then
It was a
Nick
minute-
scored with
I think it was like a minute
10 or
40.
16 seconds left. Maybe it was 16, and then
I
I
thought
only
I
had-
scored a touchdown with 5 seconds left.
No, it was more than that.
Okay.
I think by the time I got the ball back, there was either 10 or 16 seconds left, and I had time for one play, and it was a Hail Mary, which didn't work. You know, if I was smart, I would have. I wish I could put people where I wanted them, because ideally in that situation, I would have wanted Tyreek Hill by himself on the left,
Mm-hmm.
and then everybody else bunched over on the right, because if Tyreek Hill was alone on his own, he could have burned somebody, and then I could have passed to them into the end zone. It would have been a touchdown. In fact, I shouldn't have even done a Hail Mary. I should have just done something else.
Yeah, Hail Mary never works, dude.
Plus, it was on the 20-yard line, so I would have had to throw with Matt Castle. You were giving me so much crap for how much Matt Castle was throwing, and then you had almost 100 yards more than me.
Yeah. Yeah, but we also ran the ball just fine.
Yeah.
It was just a game where neither defense showed up.
David Johnson won the AFC Player of the Week. Probably because I was using him as a wide receiver a lot as well. But anyway, Nick won. Congrats to you. And
Hey,
he
thanks,
won.
man.
He won in the last second, and I said and I swore, and then my headset died at the exact same time, and Nick thought I committed suicide.
I thought you were I thought you were super angry and just doing that silent treatment thing where it's
No.
like, Jesse, are you there? And you're there, but just stewing.
No,
Yes, I'm here.
What happened is I had to send you a text. God, I had to talk you off the ledge so many times in that game.
I was drunk, Jesse.
And then you were like, I'm the worst one in the league. You're going to beat me. Mike beat me. I'm the worst. I used to be the best. I'm like, good Lord.
No, and it wasn't. I felt bad about the next day. I was thinking about it. But that's not what I mean. Like, I was the Browns in that last game that we had, and I went to the Super Bowl 4 times, won 3 times. I suck with this new game. Like,
I don't think I ever played when you were the Browns.
no, I don't
When I
think you
came
did.
in, you were always the Cowboys.
Yeah, this was when it was like Scott Hines and I.
Well, I think the other game was a little bit more fun because you could Madden 17 is what we're talking about. The other as the other game, I thought it was a little bit more fun because trades are so much easier.
Yeah,
In this game, it's a little bit more realistic, I guess, because trades are hard.
I think there are far too many injuries in this new game.
Yeah. I mean, you can turn them on or off, but I wish you could just turn them down.
Yeah,
Because every single one of my star players has been out at some point. And, like, I'm going into the playoffs now, and playoffs? And, like, a lot of my good players are injured.
yeah.
And Mike's going to make it. We're all going to make it in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're all going to be in the playoffs. Playoffs?
Did you play? You haven't played your game.
No, I need to.
Yeah, because I
Honestly,
need to know if the Patriots are going to get in or not, or take the first seed away from
what
them.
I'm thinking about just doing is going in and like putting my backups in as starters and then simming that game so I don't lose any starters.
You should do that when you get home tonight.
I should. Yeah, maybe.
Depending.
Yeah, it depends how my evening goes. Thanks, Jesse.
Hey, everyone.
Hey.
So, Malcolm Butler, like you said, he didn't play at all, and there was weird reasons, like Belichick obviously won't say why, but then there was reports that he broke minor rules, and there was reports that he didn't get to practice or he had an illness.
So
And
it
then
was
he came out
originally
saying
said
that
because
none of that was
Yeah, it was
happening.
original when they made the announcement. It was because he had a poor practice week.
And
he had his illness, and he violated a
curfew or
team
something.
rule.
Yeah, like it was supposedly it was curfew, but he was like none of that happened.
Yeah, and then the next day, like a friend or former teammate or whatever came out and said that it was because he got busted for he was smoking pot and he had a woman in his room past curfew. And then, excuse me, and then Butler came out and said those weren't true. Those things weren't true.
Yeah, and Brady stood by him. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was just Belichick losing his mind. Belichick.
Excuse me, but it did ensure that Malcolm Butler will most likely not be a Patriot
No,
next
we're
year.
moving on. I don't think he really cares about it after
No.
that.
I mean, if he did violate a team rule or whatever, kudos to you for standing by your guns and actually benching someone who matters to your team because they didn't follow the rules. But really, if it wasn't anything major, you very well could have lost the Super Bowl because you benched your top player,
Right.
your top defensive player.
Well, I mean, so I feel like he was doomed from the beginning of the season because they brought in Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
And so I regardless of what happened this season, I didn't think he was going to be back next season. Because they spent a lot on Gilmore, which is unlike the Patriots. They usually just get gifted people. I kind of thought it was funny that, I guess it's not funny, but I don't know. It was the most combined total yards in NFL history, 1,151 yards. Yeah, no,
Just in general?
yeah,
Good Lord.
yeah. Because the second place one now is the Los Angeles Rams versus the New York Yanks, and there was 1,133 yard game, and that was in 1950.
Oh,
And that was before the Super Bowl era, so it's got to be of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, Brady is the first quarterback to break 10,000 yards in the postseason. That's insane in itself. New England's 33 points were the most scored by a losing team. They were 1 point short of the highest scoring Super Bowl in history, and they missed, how many? At least 1 or 2 field goals? They missed some extra points, and they missed 2-point conversions. So if they would have nailed on all those, it would have shattered it. And this is crazy. There was only 1 punt.
Really?
1 punt. That's crazy.
Jesus.
It's weird. I mean, it was a really good game, but
I was
Crazy.
it's still weird to me that to say Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles.
yeah. And you get like someone said, or I was reading somewhere that in Madden, like the Super Bowl MVP gets like an automatic 99 rating or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Some weird thing, or maybe there's a Madden Ultimate
Go
Team
out and
card
pick up
that
Nick
comes out.
Foles somewhere.
Yeah, when we start our if we start our league over, first pick
Nick
Nick Foles. Build your team around Nick Foles.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
It's kind of nice that our game, since we started our franchise, is not part of the updated rankings, but then it also kind of sucks
Yeah.
because ours don't get updated. I don't think, because we're kind of on our own and we're building them up on our own. Anyway, Matt Patricia.
Yeah. He's got a new job.
I thought that after the Eagles did that trick play, that Brady failed on, where they did a pass to Foles, I thought the Patriots were gonna get pissed and just come out and wail on them. I was like, oh, they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Oh, they shouldn't have done
Yeah,
that.
I kept waiting for the tide to turn, and I remember at one point we were watching the game with some people. The Eagles scored and went up by 1 point or something like that. It was 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. The people in the room in my house were like, "It's over, Eagles win, and I just wanted to be like, "You guys have no idea what you're talking about." Like, it's Tom Brady and the Patriots.
Yeah.
And, like, even when it was 40 seconds left and they were down, I was like, "It's still not over, guys."
Right. Because it wasn't. You just expected
Yeah.
crazy stuff to happen.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Your party that you guys had
Yeah.
seemed a little bit strange to me, because I felt like nobody that you invited cares about football.
No, nobody cares about football. Like, I care about football, and by the end of the game and the end of the party, we had a huge Steelers fan, a big Vikings fan,
Well,
and I can't
obviously, that makes
remember
sense.
what his reasoning for it. He's like, I just always had a soft spot for the Vikings. And I just was like, name 2 players. I just would have like name 2 active players, just 2. That's all you need to give me. Oh God! But then all of them were Eagles fans at the end of the game. So So there was one point where I went upstairs. I went upstairs to Emily and a friend of ours that were up there, and they were kind of observing everything. And like I don't know what they were talking about, but I kind of just got the like. So I went up there and excuse me, and it was when Brady and Gronk, when Brady was driving in through, so he threw to Gronk on the first down. Gronk took it, ran it out of bounds. I went up to Emily and went, "Game's over." He ran out of bounds. That's it. Game's over. They can't do anything else. The game's over. I was so frustrated, just because it's like don't say you don't like football and you don't follow football, and then fucking act and fake that you know football. Just admit that you're there to party and hang out and watch the commercials. It's not a bad thing.
I was also in a house full of people that were Eagles fans. Not Eagles fans, but like they wanted Eagles to win.
Yeah.
And some of them knew their stuff, but I'm like, I wanted the Patriots to win.
Yep.
And it was me and one other person in that whole room, because everyone's sick of the Patriots winning, which I get. But also, it's just Tom Brady's so great.
Yeah.
And at this point, I just feel like
I kind of want to see how many he can win.
Just win them, yeah.
Yeah.
He's been in 8 Super Bowls, for God's sake.
Yep. Have the Patriots ever been or won a Super Bowl before Brady?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if they. No, I don't think they've won one.
I don't think they ever won one. Oh. Who's pissing you off? Who's pissing you off, Emily?
Easy. What if he listens to the
Why?
podcast?
Why were they pissing you off, Emily?
Oh no. Oh boy, can of worms.
Oh yeah, there was a person who was just an avid Eagles like fan. Out of the blue.
That would make me mad.
Yeah.
You know, it would make me mad because I would be cheering for the Patriots, and then they would probably be like, "Oh yeah, I'm an Eagles fan, and you suck because you wanted the Patriots to win and they lost." I'd be like, "You don't even." I'd be like, "You don't even effing
Yeah.
know."
See, at the end of the game, one of them they went, "Sorry, Nick," and I'm like, "What are you sorry for?" Like, I'm a Cowboys fan. It's like they don't know I'm a Cowboys fan. Yeah, I was wearing a Cowboys jersey all night. I have a Cowboys tattoo. Tony Nomo was out
wearing one.
Yeah, I was wearing my DeMarcus Ware jersey.
I was wearing my Diggs jersey.
Nice. I mean, how can you not wear a team jersey? I went with a team jersey with a guy who I know will be in the Hall of Fame and has a Super Bowl ring, so it worked.
I just wear it because it's black and gray, you know.
Yeah,
it's like I'm in mourning, and like I was the only one in that whole place wearing a jersey.
Yeah,
but my across the street neighbors over there were wearing their Colts gear, shirts and whatnot.
Hey, it's funny you mentioned the Colts.
Oh, wait a second. Wait. They've been in what? Okay, they have 5 Super Bowl championships. Yeah,
with Brady.
Everyone knows that. But they have 10 conference championships, which means they must have been in the Super Bowl 10 times, right? If you win the conference championship, you are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 85, 96, 2001, and then 2003, 4, 7, 11, 14. So wait. So they've been in there twice, 85 and 96 without Tom Brady.
Huh. All right.
And they've never won it without him.
Yeah.
It was Patriots versus the Packers.
Boo.
So let's look at the teams here. I'm curious to see who was like. Oh, okay. What? Oh, that's the. Oh God. The MVP that year was Brett Favre.
What year?
96. Coach of the year was Dom Capers for the Panthers.
Oh.
Offensive player of the year was Terrell Davis. Defensive player of the year, Bruce Smith. Offensive rookie of the year, Eddie George. Defensive rookie of the year, Simeon Rice. And comeback player of the year was the bus, Jerome Bettis.
Nice.
How about that? With the first pick of the draft, the New York Jets selected Keyshawn Johnson.
Huh.
Just give me the damn ball.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bill. Yeah, but it turned into a burp.
Bilch. Bilch.
Excuse me.
I need to see who the players were on that team. I have to. Oh, Bill. This is a Bill Parcells Patriots team.
Oh.
Belichick was the assistant head coach.
I did a little research on the. Did you see the stuff about Josh McDaniels yesterday? But then also comparing him to what
Bledsoe.
Belichick did to the Jets.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were talking about, so I went and researched and did a little research. on
Belichick
it.
basically did the same thing with the Jets.
Like the exact same thing.
Because it must have been because he went there and then he left because Parcells was stepping down or whatever.
Yeah.
And he went back. Yeah. This is. So when they were in 96, Drew Bledsoe was their quarterback. And he remained their quarterback until Tom Brady took over.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway, so yeah, same deal. Oh, this is fun. I got some fun facts about it. Josh McDaniel turns away his job at Indy to come back to New England. Some of his assistants, including his soon-to-be, I think, offensive coordinator, or was it defensive coordinator?
No, because it wasn't defensive coordinator.
It must have been his soon-to-be OC in Indy, already signed with Indy, and some of the their assistants. But I heard that they're going to remain there.
Yeah, they're gonna keep.
And they're
him
just
on.
going to wait to see who their new head coach is going to be.
That sucks.
Yeah. Some names have been thrown around, like Dan Campbell, who I think was with the Dolphins at one point.
Now he's with the Saints.
I think he was the head coach for a little bit.
Yeah, he was the interim head coach.
Wasn't he like
the tight end
fiery
coach.
or something? Or
Yeah.
Oh, did he take over when Philbin got fired?
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. How do I remember that? But and then Leslie Frazier, I heard was a name. Yeah. And someone else I can't remember. Oh, Frank Reich.
Yeah. He's also being interviewed for the Vikings offensive coordinator job.
Yeah, I think it's going to be DeFilippo or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they're waiting to interview him. Like, they're waiting to hire someone to interview him because apparently whoever he plays for. The Eagles head quarterbacks coach, I think is what he is. They're waiting for him for the Eagles season to end, and apparently it officially ends on the 14th.
I just got to see that all on Twitch. The crack of then my eyes and then look over you and then see your eyes. That's funny.
Brienne freaked out because the computer desk is messy.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You got to clean it up before you podcast next week." I'm like, "You do not see it.
No, you don't.
It's like going from down up."
Yeah, you don't even see the pink dildo.
Or the vibrating, and you don't even see the vibrating one.
Yeah.
I put a new calendar back there, so there's an Iowa player
Right over where it coming out of your head.
It's Anthony Hitchens.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Hitch. That's awesome.
I created a running chart.
Yeah?
That's that calendar. So every time I have a dot up there is when I got 10,000 steps on Fitbit.
Hey, nice.
And then I'm logging my hours and my runs, and then I have my 5Ks on the calendar and stuff. Things like that. Stuff.
Right on, man.
I need a visual representation so I can shame myself for not
I understand
meeting
completely.
my goals. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. So Josh McDaniels' agent told him that this was the biggest mistake of his career, and then he dropped him as his client. Fun fact, Colts GM Chris Ballard has the same agent.
Yeah. I honestly, I hit you up about it last night. I don't think, aside from the Patriots, I think he blew his chance of being a head coach for another team.
Well, yeah, that's what people are saying. Like that's a crappy thing to do.
I could not believe it when I saw it. Like I was like,
that's weird.
That's just ridiculous.
Why would you do that unless somebody told you that when Belichick steps down, you have the job? There's no other explanation except for you're afraid of a head coaching job.
Dude, that's I think a big part of it, but I do think that the Patriots. I saw a report today that at like halftime or whatever at the Super Bowl, the Patriots were fighting with each other, like players were.
Well, there's that whole Tom Brady yelling at Josh McDaniels blow up between. You remember that? They were like screaming, like Tom Brady was screaming at Josh McDaniels like during a game.
I'm just wondering now, like, if they'll be any good, if they'll be the same team next season, or if it's maybe that's what Kraft's hoping, so they can get rid of Belichick and have McDaniels go.
This could be the final
could be
countdown.
the final Super Bowl we see Brady and Belichick in.
Well, it could be the final. Yeah, you're right. Or I mean, they might just it just might be a dysfunctional team from now on.
Yeah.
There's only a certain amount of time, and we've talked about this before, that your players will buy into your system. Eventually, people just get sick of you saying the same stuff.
Yep.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
Fresh blood. I mean, Belichick getting still there doesn't surprise me. As much as Marvin Lewis still coaching for the Bengals.
Marvin Lewis is more surprising than Belichick. I can't believe he still has his job.
It's ridiculous donkey.
Mm-hmm.
But the Colts now said, or GM Chris Ballard had a press conference and he's all pissed. He said they
Rightfully
want a
so.
coach who's all in, quote unquote, and the rivalry is back on with the Patriots.
Yeah, he said that right before walking away.
Yeah. He dropped the mic. Matt Patricia. So
Yes.
Gronk said he's unsure if he will continue his career.
Yep. Does Matt Patricia have a part in that?
What? No. What? Who?
Oh.
No. Yeah, but Matt Patricia was named the Lions head coach, and he
Yeah.
looked all shaved down.
Really? He got a haircut?
Well, I mean, he shaved his beard, so and I think he cut his hair, but it's like this. It's not like all the way shaved down, but he still looked weird.
Yeah. He's going to keep Jim Bob Cooter as the offensive coordinator.
I'll see why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Your offense is not the problem. It's a problem.
Are you nervous now?
The problem? No, not really.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either.
I mean, it's hard to be nervous about the Lions getting a new head coach when Aaron Rodgers is coming back, and he's going to be pissed. And honestly, quite honestly, like Trubisky is looking pretty good. They have a lot of work to do, but of course they have a
Yeah.
new coach too.
Matt Nagy. Nagy?
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 Nagy? I don't know what it is. Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello? What else we got to talk about?
That's all I had. That's literally it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, until next week or next time, guys.
Where are we at? How much filler do we need? Oh my god, we have a half an hour left. Damn it.
Oh. Well,
So how far are you into Altered Carbon? Netflix hit show Altered
I've only
Carbon.
watched the first episode.
How dare you?
I know. I want to watch more.
I want to talk to you about it.
I know. So I want to watch more, but every time I'm home and I'm watching TV, I'm rewatching Justified for some reason.
That doesn't make any sense. There's so many good shows
And
that
not
you need to
Altered
rewatch.
Carbon. Well, it's because I'm rewatching
Or
that, and
just watch.
I play tug with Mac because we can't take him on walks because it's been too cold, and I got to play with him to tire him out. So
That's not Nick's penis.
But
it is his
Altered
dog.
Carbon, I want to sit and pay attention to because I feel it's a show you need to pay attention to.
Somewhat. I had to rewatch a full episode because I was doing other stuff while it was on,
See?
and then I was like, I don't exactly know what happened that entire time, but it seemed weird because it was like a pretty big episode, and then all of a sudden they're like, and then I'm like, no, you know,
Yeah.
you know.
I have to take a tinkle. So I'm going to let Emily fill in here. You two should talk about whatever you want.
You're gonna make Tink Tink.
Yep.
Emily and I are going to read lines from your upcoming hit film.
Oh, I don't think we have a script here.
What? You don't have a digital like?
Back. Back.
I have a paper copy.
She
If you don't have a digital copy, then you guys are not
Emily,
doing it
here.
right.
What?
Hello? Emily's joining us. She seems elated. Emily, so how's it going? Emily had the day off today from work,
Good.
so she lounged around all day and ate bonbons, presumably.
For the record, I have no idea what bonbons are. Are they chocolate? I don't know. What are they?
Bonbons, and I actually didn't know this for a while either, are actually, I think, don't quote me, like chocolate covered ice creams, like little edible, well, obviously edible, but what am I trying to think? Little nuggets.
Chocolate truffles?
Yeah, yeah, I guess. I mean, they're just bonbon. The name bonbon or bonbons refers to any of several types of sweets, especially small candies coated in chocolate. The word originated from the French language, where the first reports of bonbons came from the 17th century, when they were made at the French royal court. Luxury.
Oh, high class.
Bon means good in French. So good.
Huh.
There you go. What did it? We while you were gone, Nick, we determined what bonbons were.
Aren't they chocolate candies?
Yes.
I farted in the bathroom. Yes, Emily. I brought it with, apparently.
Crop dust.
I've been eating chili for 4 days.
Classic
Juice
crop
Nation,
dust.
because I had a chili cook-off.
Oh!
In which I won second place for.
Nice.
It's not first.
In your own house.
Yeah.
Couldn't even. Yep, that's true. If
I
you're
know.
not first, you're last.
If I'm not first, I'm last.
All right, I'm gonna look up the juicies. Let's see how we did in the juicies.
Oh, yeah, you did pretty damn well, son.
I did pretty damn well. So the comeback player of the year. Oh, who was the comeback player of the year?
I know this. Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We both said it was going to be Todd Gurley. Coach of the year was Sean McVay, which we both had in our top list, so it counts. But you had Peterson, I had Zimmer.
I would still stand by my...
I mean, I have a cork, maybe.
excuse me. I would still stand by my Peterson.
Well, I still stand by my Mike Zimmer. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Alvin Kamara. And I thought I had picked Kareem Hunt, but I changed it to Alvin Kamara at the last minute.
Nice change.
Yeah. Marshawn Lattimore we both had. Offensive Player of the Year, I had Gurley, and you had Fournette. And Gurley won.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald won. Man, it was like a sweep by the Rams, apparently. Oh, Pat Shurmur, Assistant Coach of the Year.
I saw that.
I think I called that. I think
Yeah, you
someone
made
should-
the comment about it, and because I was like, is there even that position?
Yeah, right. League MVP, nailed it, Tom Brady. You had, I did that in the other cup holder the other day with beer. Super Bowl winner, we had both had the Patriots, which was not right at all. Oh, jeez, man. Why are you letting him operate things? He's the... Oh, Emily.
What happened?
Oh.
I
think
spilled
you were
some champagne.
avoiding me on Tuesday. No. What day is it today?
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, I felt like you were
Both on the
avoiding me
couch.
on Tuesday because I wanted to call you Crash so bad, and you didn't come back to the office before I left.
Oh, because she fell up the stairs?
Yeah. I wanted to call you Crash so bad. When you walked in the office, I was going to go, "Hey, how's it going, Crash?" And we were all going to share a laugh. But Todd told me, and he's like, "Hey, did you talk to Emily?" I'm like, "Well, we walked over. We were walking together for a while there, but then she went to a different building." Then he's like, "Oh man!" I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "I thought he said you fell down the stairs."
Yep.
Fell up the
Fell up
stairs,
'em.
tripped, broke. You two and your laptops just
Yep.
breaking them.
I was talking to Todd about
Did you
that
get a
earlier
picture of
today.
You got to show me the picture.
She was more pissed. Don't believe she might be like, I was hurt about my knee or whatever. She was pissed about it.
Are you all right? I should have asked first. Really? Did you like clip it, or is it like one of those where you're trying to take a stair and like kick the stair instead of like getting on it and then like fell? Oh.
Yeah, those are good because you slam right in your freaking knee
Or your shin. The corner.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure she was more upset about her coffee than than her knee or her laptop.
Oh, you dropped your coffee too?
That was a joke.
No, Emily says it was a joke, but your mood was not happy until you got a coffee in you.
For the record, you son of a bitch,
Fantastic.
would you be happy if you fell up concrete stairs, slammed your knee, and broke your laptop?
I will have you know, I fall up and downstairs all the time. I just don't always break
Nick
my
doesn't
laptop.
need to fall up or down the stairs to break his laptop. He just spills stuff on it
Yes,
constantly.
it's just garbage regardless.
Hey, so where was it? Up from the first.
BSB, like one.
Those garbage BSB stairs.
You know, those stairs suck, and then the ones in Murph are the worst.
Are you talking about the ones that are
angled?
Oh my god, I hate those stairs.
I can't figure it out.
I have to hold on to the I have to hold on to the handrail while walking up and down those stairs for fear of falling down those stairs. Jesse's looking at a picture
That
of
sucks.
Alaska. But anyway, Jesse,
weird.
I have to use
It's-
the handrail for those Murph stairs because otherwise I fear I'm going to fall down them.
It feels like when you're going down them, it feels like you have a limp.
Yeah.
It's like one side is always like shorter than the other stride. It's the weirdest thing. A horrible design. I keep
Yes.
thinking to myself, if you start, so these stairs, they're kind of hard to explain because they don't. You think of looking down a set of stairs, they're just straight in front of you. But these, when you look at them, they're not straight in front of you. They're off to the right.
Yeah.
They angle off to the right. So, like, I feel like if you started all the way to the left at the top of them and then walked to the right bottom corner, it would be a normal set of stairs.
Yeah, like if you were in a Word document and you started a sentence and then every sentence you added a tab before you started
Yeah.
typing, that would be these stairs.
So weird.
Yeah.
But you don't. I remember, like, one of my first days, my boss at the time took me over to Murph just to kind of show me around. Like, he was showing me around places, and we went down those stairs. I'm like, what is this? I feel like I almost like died 3 times going down one flight of stairs.
The first time I went down them, it did freak me out because I was like, am I going to fall down these damn stairs?
Almost makes you feel like you're drunk.
Yeah. Or yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did feel like I was inebriated when I walked down them, and I was like, I'm not, though. It's happening.
I hate it. BSB is like an MC Escher painting, or like the film The Labyrinth, starring David Bowie.
Emily said, or if you were to walk into Hogwarts.
Right. Except for it's consistent, but never makes any sense.
There are a handful of free agent quarterbacks, and I actually forgot one of the teams last week that Kirk Cousins could go to, but it's really unrealistic. The Buffalo Bills, because they're likely to
'Cause they're
move
dumb.
on from Tyrod Taylor.
For some reason.
So Taylor will get. So then I actually forgot about Tyrod Taylor as being a quarterback option.
Is
because
he
I
a
figured,
free
like, when the Bills cut him, he will be.
So I looked at the cap space, and obviously, like, the
Vikings
two
have the cap space for Kirk Cousins.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the number one cap space is like the Browns with like 100 some million. Then underneath them is like the Jets with 70 some. But then the third in the whole league is the Vikings with 56 or something. So like the other two are way above them, and then we have like 56. But we have too many players that we need to get signed because we've been doing a good job of getting like rookies and young players. So we got to like get them contracts and stuff. So I think it's not this year, but next year we're gonna get hit pretty hard, and I can't remember why.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who
Diggs?
would you rather have, Kirk Cousins or Case Keenum?
You know, I don't think I told you this, but I went to those comparison tools that we did last week with the two, and they both started at the same time. Like, so they're both rookies at the same time. They've both been in the league the same amount of time. I think they might be the same age, but their numbers from last year are nearly identical.
From last year.
This last year.
Oh, this past year. Okay.
Yeah, this last season. The only thing that worries me is that a lot of people in the league that I've heard, or that I just read today, think that Case Keenum might have hit his ceiling his peak and might be coming down.
I
But
think
honestly,
that's a possibility.
But honestly, I mean, it's hard to say. Well, you can't say either way. But Kirk Cousins, I feel like, is going to be up there, and he's been up there. So
are you saying you'd rather have Kirk Cousins?
if Keenum, okay, so people want to sign Keenum, but they don't think that anyone's going to offer him what he thinks he can make. So everyone's saying like he's going to make bank this year, but a lot of people I don't think are gonna give him bank, like, or whatever. So he might be the cheaper option. This is hard. This is hard for me. I'm trying to hash it out in my brain. Best case scenario. There's a tie. There's almost a tie in my brain for best case scenario. There's 3 actually. Cousins, starter, Bridgewater backup. Cousins starter, Keenum backup.
That won't happen.
Keenum starter, Bridgewater backup with the chance of them flipping.
I don't think any of them want to be backups, though.
No, not one person that I named wanted to be
like-
a backup. And then who's our other quarterback? Bradford? He doesn't want to be a backup either.
No. You think Bridgewater to Buffalo, maybe?
I think the type is too similar.
Yeah.
I think they want to get away with. I think they want somebody like Keenum or
Bradford.
Bradford or Cousins.
They could get Bradford. Bradford wouldn't surprise me to go to Buffalo.
No, that's a good. I could see it. Although I do think that people are skittish on Bradford.
As they should be.
They really should. He had that one year with the Vikings where he played every single game and then one game and out because his bones are dust.
He's drinking that brittle bones juice.
Bubble J. We didn't really talk about that like all season.
No, we didn't.
We should have though, because this is the year of brittle bones juice.
This is the year of the BBJ. That sounded drunk. This is the year of the BBJ.
Wasn't any better.
Excuse me.
Third time was not a charm.
No. I'm just gonna let that one slide now.
Whippet pick. So this tastes like
Did you
something.
say what a dip pick?
Whippet pick.
Emily covers her goddamn nose when I burp. I just cracked a stink bomb. Woman, it's not that bad. You just snore your reds?
Huh? Yeah.
Huh? I don't want to go to work tomorrow. So I have to work an extra long day tomorrow. Do you think I should send an email saying I'm not coming in until 10?
What? Why do you have to work an extra long day?
I have another move tomorrow night.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because I didn't give him any notice beforehand.
Why didn't you?
I didn't think I needed it.
Are you planning on taking time off on Friday?
No.
What? What's your problem?
So she goes in at 8. So I don't really want to take her to go to work, come back home, and then go back to work an hour later. 2 hours later.
There's got to be a bus somewhere close by you.
Yeah, there's a route right next to our house. But it's the bus.
I ride the bus every single day.
I know. I gotta get out to the research
Don't
park bus
be
area.
a sliz.
I should just text Brian, and be like, "Yo, dog, I don't want to come in until later."
Yo, dog, I'm gonna let you finish.
Anything you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? I'm gonna take this off the stand. We're gonna take this a little bit more personal. No, I'm not.
Well, you're gonna make sure you don't pop because you'll be sans pop filter.
Yeah, that's why I'm not taking it off. Sans pop filter, nice.
I've been thinking a lot about your film and
Are you gonna audition?
my potential audition. And
let's move to
I want to know. I wanted to know how you felt about me butchering your lines.
It happens.
A lot of people are like, it's what I did. Don't F with it.
What do you mean? It's what you did. Don't have with it.
It's what you wrote. Sorry. That's what I should say. It's what you wrote. Don't F with it. This is the right reason I wrote it is because of this or that.
No.
I feel like the character that I would apply for is kind of it's just a background character, and you could have fun with it maybe.
So I write a lot of the dialogue that I write. I'm never married to it. So it's so when we're filming, a lot of times I'm like, so for example, I'll be like, Emily and Rich, you guys do this. If you think of something that comes a little bit more natural, do that. Like my main thing is like the story stays the same and certain things are left alone, because throughout the script there are certain things that if you pay attention to, it'll give answers to later things.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. At least I think. It's probably not that smart. I'm not that good.
Oh God, here it is.
Shut up, Jesse.
It's classic talk Nick off the ledge.
I don't like the attention that stuff brings. Like last night, we went to Mill Karaoke, and there were like 4 people who came up to me and wanted to be my best friend because we have auditions on the 17th and 18th.
Are these people you know?
Yeah, I've met. I drink with them before or whatever, but everybody was just being super friendly last night. And it was way too much attention. Like, I need a cinematographer, and there was a guy there last night who's a cinematographer, and he was talking to me about a bunch of stuff, and I just wanted to be like, all I want to do is just drink and be alone. Is that a possibility? Apparently, it's not a possibility.
I am an amateur cinematometer. If you would tell me what that is, quick. It's the guy who goes like this all the time.
It's the guy who films. Yeah, who shoots it.
Frames. No. Yes,
Thing about,
that's the one.
The thing about the director of photography or cinematographer, I have to. You have to trust what they're gonna do wholeheartedly. And the guy that I normally have do it, he's too busy to do it.
Reed?
Yeah. So it's unfortunate. I wish he could do it, but I get it.
He's not going to?
No, he's too busy.
He's got his own film.
It's an 81-page script we're gonna film. That's
How many lines?
For who?
Mike.
Oh, for Mike.
I don't care about anything.
Mike's in a few different scenes.
Let's think about it here. My fear is that I take it all over and you want just to make it about me.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm so good at what I do that you're going to be like, you're now the center of this whole film.
Okay.
And we're going to have to go through massive rewrites to make it all about your character.
So I'd like to. I want to talk to you more about the script, but it's funny how the script ends. I've thought about doing something like an after credits scene where you know the Avengers movies or whatever, or Marvel's. Yeah. I thought about doing that, but with the Mike character, and it makes more sense once you read the script and I tell you about it. Like, thought about doing that because I thought it'd be really fun.
Yeah,
I won't do that though.
You could do outtakes.
Outtakes would most likely happen.
If there was if there was improv outtakes, I'm not saying improv is a thing.
Yeah,
that can be done easily. But if there's good ones, at least
We'll have somebody with a second camera doing like.
Emily said we'll have someone with a second camera.
So I want to talk to you about the stripper orgy scene that Mike is in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming no protection.
Freshly written.
I had a hand in writing it.
No stunt doubles.
No stunt cocks.
Yeah, and I really like authenticity. So if we could actually get penis and vagina, that would really sell it.
I'm kind of a method actor when it comes to sex scenes.
Yep. You better be drinking some pineapple juice all day, son, because you got a rough finish.
Pineapple juice. What's that do?
Makes your shooty taste like pineapple.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Well, it's all for the ladies at the end of the orgy.
That doesn't matter to me.
Fuck them. I don't care what they.
I'm gonna eat beefsteaks.
Oh, gross! And onions.
A1 sauce.
Just eating onions like apples and garlic all day. Gross. This is a gross ass conversation.
Well, I'm getting a little tips, and it's towards the end of the cast, and we haven't talked about football.
How much time have we killed?
We only have 7 minutes left. Success!
Hey, that's not bad. Yeah. So I'm thinking about getting a new phone.
Oh yeah, which one?
The iPhone X.
Didn't I hear something weird?
You're the iPhone 10, Emily.
I thought it was X. I thought it was X.
X.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's X on this one.
I heard that. I don't know. Stuff.
What?
What do you have now? 5, 4, 6, 9?
6S. I have Laffy Taffy. I just remembered.
You should sell that to my sister.
Yeah.
She was just asking me where they could find a cheap and or refurbished 6S. Not that you'd sell it cheap.
I'll
Stop
give it to her with
with
some pictures on it.
Oh, I see.
And then she can
it's
return
probably,
the favor.
I think it might be for one of their daughter.
Nope, then I won't.
I don't know this for sure, but I don't like because she texted me from her phone, so I'm assuming that their phones are intact. But they just wanted a cheap one for one of their eldest daughter.
Hey, for those still listening, and random, my niece is doing a thing for fundraiser thing, money thing. I don't know if I'll donate. Yeah, just jump rope for
Oh
thing.
God,
For,
that takes me back.
for every $1, she'll do a burpee.
Ugh. I feel like I should not donate so she doesn't have to.
She
do
woke
one.
up this morning and had to do 35 burpees.
Oh.
No, sorry, she had to do 10 burpees. I was talking to Danielle. She said she was going to go home and she was going to have to do 35 to 50 burpees.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
So if you want to see my 8-year-old niece destroy her life,
With a 12-pack.
yeah. Yeah, she's going to be jacked at the end of this thing. Yeah, Emily said she's a tap dancer. She'll be fine.
So, oh, I've been working on my, I'm going to make a speech at my brother's wedding.
Yeah?
I've been working on it. I can't really give you any juicy deets.
Well, he listens to it. Yeah, you don't
yeah,
want to ruin it. I completely get it.
but
The best man speech, or the speech in general, is a very, very, very complicated thing to get perfect.
yeah, my brother's was good, and I did one for him, and it was pretty bad. I'm not very happy about it. The only detail I can really say is that I've written some stuff that I thought of in the car today. I came home right away and wrote it down.
Have you had many shower thoughts about it?
No shower thoughts.
That's not
Yep.
good.
No, it's not. But these are. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, you're right. Most of my best ideas come, but those are
Yeah.
those ideas are like production ideas or invention ideas or business ideas, things like that. It's usually not. Or song ideas or podcast ideas. I guess any kind of idea. I guess. Anyway, haven't had any. Long story short, but I wrote some things down. I should float it by you and see what you think, because you try to put humor into it, and then you try to put some mushy stuff into it, but the stuff I'm worried about, I don't give a crap about the mushy stuff, because everyone's gonna be like, what I care about is if the comedy stuff is gonna land.
Yep. My when I got married, one of my groomsmen, Jeremy, his speech killed it, and it was really funny because it was like Scott did his speech, and Scott's speech was fine. Chris did his speech, and Chris's speech was freaking good. Like, I was just like, Chris had a very good mixture of comedy and like, you're a good brother, Chris. And then Jeremy came in there, and I like kind of felt bad that my brother said to go before Jeremy, because Jeremy fucking killed it. It was hilarious.
But that's the way you want
it. Was
to do it.
sentimental, yeah. So I think you're gonna be fine.
Jelm Step?
No, Jelm Step had a very big hand in our wedding. He was our host family.
What's that mean?
They I don't know.
Like when you came over from Czechoslovakia?
So we all got ready at his place. Us guys got ready at his place. He had alcohol for me there, and then he started the music for the ceremony. He was just a huge help. He and his wife.
Yeah, he and his wife, they also made sure.
Yeah.
Dang, awesome. I told you. What?
LeBron drills insane fadeaway jumper at buzzer to beat the Timberwolves in overtime, 140 to 138.
That's because he's an anus. What'd you just say? What was the score? 140 to
138.
Holy crap.
Yeah. That's
Good Lord.
that's ridiculous.
Jeez. I knew that was going to be on. There's also he's like,
Bill looks so taken aback by that. Emily put a frisbee on Bill.
I'm not saving you.
Bill's face is funny.
So I told you earlier that I was listening to 80s pop radio on Pandora, and the final countdown came on.
The final countdown.
Yeah. You know, I think it was that song that I was amazed had like lyrics to it.
Mhm.
I'd always
Why?
known that.
Yeah.
And then I knew the final countdown.
We're
though. But
leaving together.
yeah. When I finally like sat down and listened to that song and like heard those lyrics, I was like, this song is amazing.
Yeah.
I always knew it was good, but
Yeah. It's pretty good.
anyway,
Emily got to see my Beelzebub Satan last night for Tenacious D. Beelzebub.
nice.
We went to karaoke, and somebody asked if I could do
that's
it with
the
them.
straw.
And it's I'm kind of a legend when it comes to that song. And so someone asked if they could do it with me, and they fucked up the KG and Jables part. But I once again hit Satan out of the park.
Nice. So you're like that girl, that lady that I used to know at.
Used to know.
Yeah, that's exactly what came out. Now you're just a lady that I used to know. But lady,
When I'm with you, I'm smiling. Right? Or just
I don't
shining?
know. I was later on in the song. Anyway, wait. Before we get too far into this,
Dun, 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 dun. What?
80s pop radio Pandora. I almost forgot where I was. Anyway, Final Countdown came on, and Brand was like, "Hey, you remember this song on our wedding?" I'm like, "Yes." When she mentioned it, yes. And I was like, "What was it?" So I did all the musical choreography to our wedding, and I handed an iPod to one of my buddies, and I said, "All right, this is what you're playing when everyone's coming down or whatever. And when we do our vows or whatever, and we're done, play this song." And it was Final Countdown.
That's awesome.
And I think I had it edited and queued up so that when he said like, "Oh, for the first time ever," you know, and whatever, like we like put our hands up and then boom, and it went, "It's the final." It's good because I was listening to the song today and it goes, one of the main things it says is "we're leaving together." It says it multiple times.
Leaving together.
Yeah.
There's an echo. Emily looked at me strange.
In
There's
your
an echo.
version. Remix.
Remix.
Nice. We should make a rap album.
No.
I'll get the beatboxing down.
Listen.
I only got a few beats.
I
We
think
can do
maybe,
it.
I think you know what we should do.
What?
is
Emily saying age
we should
Hair
both
idol.
beatbox. Then we wouldn't have to. One person could be laying down one track and the other
We'll
one
just
the
have
other
some
track.
sick beatbox.
Yeah, we'll just have sick beats.
Yeah. Can you beatbox?
I mean, I can do little things.
Oh.
I have impressions and I have noises that I make. You know, I could put little twists and turns in here.
I was gonna be floored if I had known you for as long as I've known you, and I didn't know you could actually beatbox.
I don't beatbox well, but I think everyone's dabbled in beatboxing, haven't they?
I learned in high school, and I beatboxed for Gangsters Paradise in our a cappella group in my senior year in high school. It was an
Obviously, it was all white guys.
no, it was white guys and girls, but there were two black people.
Oh,
But they were
How-
all
wait,
they
wait.
were the whitest black dudes in our high school.
Wait,
Huh?
wait a second. What? And you were in choir and this happened?
It was an a cappella group.
Do
a
it.
large like a cappella
I was gonna
group.
say you said a cappella group. I'm thinking like barbershop choir, I guess.
Yeah, you don't beatbox with barbershop.
No, this just you got a low voicey guy.
Yeah. Like bass kind of.
Well, I'm sure you know it, so lay it down a little bit.
Oh, I don't remember what I did for
You don't
beatboxing for
remember what you
Gangsters
did.
Paradise.
I can probably pull out my bass guitar and play you "China Grove" by the Doobie Brothers.
Really?
Because I played it in a variety show once.
I really don't remember how the beatbox for that went. I just remember we were all wearing bandanas and we were all doing stupid fucking things with our arms like this.
Well, duh.
Yeah, you were doing Gangsters Paradise, Emily. You can't not do it.
Listen, you're a bunch of You can just picture it. You can just picture a bunch of white high schoolers.
Yep.
And I mean, yeah, you had 2 black people, but that's...
You know, I don't even know how you beatbox to that song. Like, I don't know how I beatbox to that
I mean,
song.
it's so slow.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Rozelle? You know Rozelle?
I know the name.
You remember that human beatbox from the Fat Boys?
Yep. So I got really into beatboxing for a while, and I downloaded some Rozelle. There was also this guy that did this like 3-minute like beatbox thing on an American Idol type thing, where he was like,
Uh-huh.
and he's doing the beatboxing to it too. My brother-in-law was able to do the like humming while beatboxing. But what I don't like about that is that you can't beatbox very loud. You need to have a microphone to do it. Like I can't, I can't do it very well. Like I can't do a hum and the beatbox thing.
The only thing I've ever done is just weird stuff.
Yeah.
Do it.
You
You got to lay a little bit down after all
I don't
this.
know. Yeah, I there's not much that I can do. I mean, like, it's tough when I'm... Hold on. Yeah, I don't
You
remember.
got to drink some champ.
I'm pretty sure for Gangsta's Paradise, it was just like... Like, the beatbox... Gangsta's Paradise, it was a fucking stupid song to do for an
Well,
acapella
it's
group.
really slow, yeah. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have many...
I don't even know.
See, I can't do
Oh,
humming
that's
stuff.
what you mean by humming and doing it?
But like they can do it louder. I can't do anything more than that. You like that? I've now embarrassed myself on the podcast. I haven't embarrassed myself.
I do a little... Like, that's my...
A lot of people do that.
Bring in the glow sticks.
Yeah. I like trying to do the
I don't know if I know how to do that.
yeah, see I try to get faster like but
You're doing the boots and cats.
yes. Yeah, yes. Boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and cats.
Yeah, boots and cats. Boots and cats. Boots and cats.
See? I can't do it that well.
You have to start out in boots and cats, but you gotta drop the ats and the oots.
Yep.
Boots and cats.
Boots and cats. So when I was a senior in high school, I worked at Panera Bread, and there was this guy I worked with. That's awesome.
You can't do it without the shoulders.
So like I learned from this dude. I worked at Panera, and you know how they have the intercom system or whatever. So like he was teaching me how to beatbox and stuff. So there would be times where I would beatbox and he would start rapping, or he would beatbox or whatever, and we would beatbox together over the microphones, and it was awesome. But then we would usually get a manager come out and be like, you know, they can hear that outside in the patio. We're like, yeah, that's why we're doing it.
Yeah. They love it out there. I guess I've learned tonight
Boots and
that
cats.
I guess I've learned tonight that most of my beatboxing is not actual bootboxing, but it's techno. It's bootboxing. It's EDM. I do a lot of EDM, electronic dance music.
I like to listen to I like to like beatbox to music when I'm in the car or whatever. Like it's a lot easier to do like I can't really make up stuff on the fly.
I mean, yeah, I do the same thing when I'm in the car, like laying down beats, but I don't remember any of it.
I usually try to mimic the Justin Timberlake beatboxing from Future Sex Love Sounds.
What is that?
That album.
Which
He
part?
beatboxes throughout a decent amount of Future Sex Love Sounds.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that stuff.
We listened to a song earlier that
Yeah,
had
but I
some
wasn't paying
beatboxing.
attention to that.
Oh, okay. That was a deep shake your core burp.
It was throaty.
Oh, I see you got some Mentos, Emily. No, I don't
Mentos
want
fresh, Mentos fresh, Mentos fresh, Mentos fresh and full of life.
Hey,
The Fresh Maker.
If you guys want to tweet at us, you guys should totally tweet us. Pro FB Juice.
Thank you.
Hashtag Juice Nation.
Juice Nation.
I'm not saying we're ending. I'm just gonna get into some of this stuff. And also Pro Football Juice on Facebook too,
Yeah.
or email us.
Yeah. Juice@gmail.com.
Just is gonna be in the back. Yeah, boy.
Also, you can hear me eating a Mentos. Hey, man, idiots! You should go to, if you want to listen to this at a later date than now, go to Stitcher and do it.
Yeah, or you can listen to us on TuneIn Radio, you sluts.
Or Google Play Music. Fine people.
Or iTunes. Good looking.
We
peeps.
are live every time we do this on twitch.tv/ProFootballJuice. I can't
Yes.
give a time.
Hey guys, I'd like to give out a slow, romantic special thanks to Arcadian Brewing.
And also YouTube, where you can watch our past stuff.
Yes, and Emily, who is Emily.
Yeah, thanks to special guest Emily for, we talked about bonbons.
Yes. Yes.
And we talked about how...
Thanks to
She hurt
Brand
her
for
knees?
letting me come over here and put up with my shit.
Yep. I think that's it.
I'd like to thank,
The Academy.
yes, for not giving me an Academy Award. If you'd like to audition for You'll Be Safe, auditions are February 17th and 18th at the Ivy City Library.
Can you give everyone a general synopsis? Not a synopsis, but what's it about?
So I got asked this last night at the bar, and I hate trying to describe my movies because, like, so it's got a little heist aspect to it, a thriller aspect to it, but not bad. That makes me think I'm not very good at beatboxing.
Not.
Oh, that's terrible. Nice. But it's also kind of a romance film. Yeah, I've moved past it.
No, go ahead, do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I was trying to give you some background.
No, it's basically about a group of people who are planning a heist on this house, but it's mainly also about like a kind of a relationship between this guy Sam and this lady Kelly. I am really bad at explaining my films.
So Luke and Emily.
No,
What?
Rich and Emily. Luke's Kevin, the brother of Kelly, who is an alcoholic and a thief.
So he's not the one doing the heist.
He is. So, but he recruits Sam, who is courting Kelly. I kind of just want to send you the script.
Uh-oh. Let's go.
Both my brothers liked it, which was surprising.
Skull. This is it, everyone.
Is that the last of it?
This is it.
Yeah, if I get loud enough, do you think we'll get another visit from Logan?
No. I don't know where that came from. And I don't think it'll ever happen again.
The conversation from last week where we were talking about how Logan was going to come down and yell at you, listen, you're junkie friends.
That's the only thing I remember about that whole thing is that he said you and your junkie friend.
Oh my God, that was fucking hilarious.
Mother is out.
Yeah, you got into a zone last
I
week.
think
It was
I
awesome.
blacked out during that part. I don't remember most of it. It was only thing I remember about it is that I said junkie friends and that I was talking a lot like without breathing.
Yeah.
All of your career.
All right.
Hey guys, deuces. Hey, right back at you, deuces. We'll see you in March or later February.
Right back at you.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Yeah.
What was that? That was new.